For every one you get rid of, a new one pops up. Bloody nightmare. Hi everyone, welcome back to Paying It Forward. Sorry I've been gone for so long. As you may have seen in the news, the weather in the UK has been absolutely horrific, which has really prevented me from doing anything the last few weeks. My meeting with the Parks Trust even got cancelled, which was a bit of a disappointment, but nobody could get anywhere in the snow, so hey ho. I've also had a cold, so I decided it was better to wait until I was feeling good and then I could talk to you all without sounding ridiculous. Quick update, the website is underway, it's going really well. I'm hoping in the next week or two it will be up and launched for you all to look at, so please keep your eyes peeled for that. I wanted to do a quick episode on the Resin I.D codes, which people have been asking me about, and it's actually quite interesting. They're the little symbols that you get on the bottom of a plastic container with certain products, so I thought I'd just go through all that with you. A quick background on the chemistry of plastic. Plastics are basically organic polymers and they're carbon compounds, and polymers can have a range of consistencies ranging from liquid, thick liquid, to something waxy or even something solid like plastic. Some simple everyday examples of polymers are starch, oil, wax, petrol, paint and plastic. There tend to be two types of plastic in everyday industries, either thermoset, which when they're made can only be moulded once, or thermoplastics, which can be heated up and then remoulded quite a few times. So the little triangular codes on the bottom of a product are called the Resin Identification Code. This system was originally developed by the Plastics Industry Association, and it's known as the ASTM International Resin Identification Coding System, otherwise known as RIC. ASTM stands for the American section of the International Association for Testing Materials, and they now administer the RIC system. As I've said, the RIC system is to identify which type of plastic a product may be made of, and it is useful at recycling centres so that they can sort all the waste out. There's 7 symbols in total in the RIC system, and I'm just going to run through them all quickly with you because people have been asking me about them and they say, well, it's all very well and good seeing these symbols, but I don't know what they mean, I don't know what they're on, and I don't know if it means that the plastic is actually recyclable. So here we go. So like I say, there's 7 in total, and 6 of these are all thermoplastics. So first one that you're likely to find is this. Polyethylene terephthalate, which may actually appear like this. This is found in clothes. It's also something known as polyester, which you may have heard of. It's also found in upholstery and things like pillows and whatnot. It's used in condiment jars, soft water drink bottles, detergent bottles, tote bags, furniture, carpet and microwavable meal trays, and it is recyclable. The second symbol that you're likely to see is high density polyethylene, which you may actually see looking like this. High density polyethylene is likely to be found in plastic bags, milk cartons, juice containers, bleach, shampoo bottles, yogurt tubs, recycling bags, agricultural pipe, cereal bags and playground equipment, and it is recyclable. So number 3 looks like this. PVC, which can also look like that. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of PVC. It's likely to be found in blister plaques, cling film, takeaway containers, window frames, credit cards, shower curtains, fencing and flooring, lawn chairs, non-food bottles and children's toys. The recycling rate on this is low because it can actually contaminate the recycling stream. Number 4 is low density polyethylene, which may also appear like that. Low density polyethylene is found in plastic bags, bread bags, frozen food bags, 6-pack rings, food storage containers, dispensing bottles, tubing, and various moulded laboratory equipment like you find in schools. And again, the recycling rate on this one, it is recyclable, but it can be low because of the resin. Number 5 is polypropylene, which might also appear like this. Polypropylene is found in food containers, medicine containers, auto parts and industrial fibres, dishware and bottle caps, and straws, which is a big one on the news at the moment, and sanitary pad and nappy liners. The recycling rate on this again is low because it can be pigmented with other resins, which makes it difficult to separate. Number 6 is polystyrene, which might also appear like this. Again, a lot of you know what polystyrene is. I'm sure I don't really have to explain it, but here we go. You can find polystyrene in desk accessories, cafeteria trays, disposable cups and bowls, plastic cutlery, toys, video cassettes and cases, packaging, insulation board, and styrofoam food containers. A lot of people know what styrofoam is, it's all over the place. The recycling rate on this is really quite low. Again, it's difficult to separate out, so again, check locally to see if your council take it. Last but not least, this is the really difficult one, other, which may also appear like this. The reason that these other types of plastics are difficult to recycle is that they can be layered or made of a mixture of different resins, which is pretty much impossible to separate and recycle. So just quickly, you may find these types of plastics in baby bottles, plastic lumber applications, headlight lenses, and safety shields and glasses, and dental sealants and epoxy resins. That's a really tricky one, so if you look at a product and you see it's got other on it, it's probably not worth putting it in the recycling. It's just not going to happen. And again, if you're not sure of the recyclability of a product, it is best to look for this symbol. If it's on the product, then you can put it in your recycling. And like I said in my previous video, please do check your council's local rules, because some councils will be happy for you to put all your recycling in one bag, and others will want you to separate it out if you can and put specific things in specific bags. So please help them out as much as you can. I know it's time consuming and I know that we're all busy, but every little helps really. All the information that I've shared with you in this video will be on the website when it launches. I'll also include a picture of the resin identification codes and the products that they can be found in, including some links to some other websites so that if you want to look into it more you can. Thanks again for all your support and all your suggestions. Paying It Forward will be moving on to mental health in a week or two, so if you have anything that you want me to cover, please let me know. As always, suggestions are welcome, and like I said, the website will be up in the next 2 weeks. Okay, thanks. Take care, guys. Bye.